Namaskar, everyone. Warm welcome to our session today. I'm really happy that you're giving so much attention to well-being. You have the power within you to transform the entire human body. That's the power you have within you. And if you only understood this power, you wouldn't be so dependent as we are on allopathic medicine. Allopathic medicine is very good in crisis situations. But I'm not sure it's good for long-term use. But that's not the discussion today. My conversation with you today is about centering in the God power within you. How many of you believe that you exist in God, that your existence is divine, that you are of the nature of God? In the same way that a spark has the same nature as a fire, so too your soul has the same nature, though your soul is embodied in a human body and in an energy form that makes you an individual. You are none of these forms. But you are that within you that has no disease. It's pure and perfect, but would you believe that? Would you even believe it as a possibility? Or do you just think that you are human? When you're hungry, you need to eat. When you're thirsty, you need to drink. And you define yourself by the human experience. If only you can experience another part of yourself, another layer of yourself. The way you think about this whole human experience will be different. That has been my journey. Do you know the power of the breath that you take in every moment? Do you know the power it has? Do you know that you are breathing in energy from the space that you can't see? It's called prana, life force, and it's everywhere. Do you know that your thought has an energy that can be transmitted into the space? And do you know that you can pick up the thought energies of others? Do you know that? Do you know that the thought can destroy you completely? If you think you're sick and you're going to die, and this is what the voodoo shaman might do sometimes, tell you you're going to die in 14 days, and that he's sticking a needle into you, and that each time a needle is stuck there, you're going to get more and more sick. If you believe that, you know what will happen? In 40 days, your body is gone. Power of belief. This is nothing new. Even in the Bible, it is written in the Psalms, as a person thinketh in their heart, so is that person. As you think, so you are, so you become. So you don't realize when you think failure, when you think ignorance, when you think aggression, you become that. When you think animalistic, you become that. And if you begin to think that you are divine, that your nature is divine, that you are more compassionate, you are more kind, that love is within you, peace is within you, God's power is within you. If you just believe, something happens. You begin to resonate with a whole different frequency that is divine. That is what we do here. We create such a positive energy in this space. That's what I do. that you can't keep any negative thoughts in this space. Try it and you will see. It just doesn't stay. But if you join me and keep positive thoughts inside of you, we together create an amazing space that can bring healing into the space. So what I do is I go to my God center, not just the brain. I go to the center of being where I can feel a connection with the divine in terms of the infinite divine. And from there, using the powerful will and intention, I channel this energy of love into the space, peace into the space, uplift in the space. I hold you in a space and I keep on intensifying that energy in the space. That's lifting you, lifting your mind, lifting your emotional level, holding you in that light of well-being, total well-being. If you just allow yourself to become silent, see what happens. You are lifted to another space. We all have the power to do that. Would you use that power? Or would you buckle and think that you are human? That's the experiment we try here every time we have this session. And it is not just us who are building this energy field together, but there are other dimensions that are called lokas. Even the Christ alluded to this. In my Father's house there are many mansions. I go prepare a place for you. The Hindus call that lokas. So all of us can get in touch with these lokas. Bhuloka is the earth plane. Bhuva is the next plane after the earth plane. Then Swar, that is the plane or the beginning of celestial planes. Then Mahar, Janar, Tapo, or Tapa, and Satya. These are the lokas. So whilst in the human form, you can go deeper and deeper inside and make connection with these lokas. And when you do, you begin to feel the intense love or peace from these heavenly beings. You begin to connect with them. And that's what we do here. I try to bring you in a place where all these lokas become accessible to you. And the healing masters of these centers, they channel their energies to us in this space. All I need you to do is to stay with me as I bring you into the meditative experience. So basically we are trying to touch that God center within us, to attune our minds and hearts to that God center within us. So let's begin now our meditation session. Let's take an inward view, center within. Just let go of the thoughts from the world around you. You bring many of those thoughts from the day, but just let go of it. Detach from it. And you would notice that the body would have had a day of stressful activity, whatever you would have done. Even if you sit still, it can generate stress. So just hold the awareness of total relaxation. It begins with the mind. Just let go and let the body become relaxed. Let the face relax and the eyes. Let the neck relax. You can move the neck from side to side, up and down, around. Take any tension off the neck. Let the shoulders relax. You can lift the shoulders, rotate them. Let the hands relax. and place them in a comfortable position. Let the chest relax, stomach. Let the pelvic area relax, feel comfortable in your seat. Let the thighs relax, the calves and the feet. So you've created that mental awareness of relaxation. Now begin to observe the breath. Breath is life. Regulation of the breath is called pranayama. It's regulation of the life force. Just breathe out slowly, consciously, and completely. Slowly. Pause for a moment, and then breathe in slowly, deeply, and comfortably. Rhythmic breathing slows down the mind and render it calm and peaceful. Just enjoy the breath. Now, we must learn to breathe as the body wants it, as the body feels comfortable. Not how your mind wants you to breathe, but breathe with the awareness of the body's well-being. Again, open the belly to breathe. Open the chest to breathe. Open the shoulders. Lift the shoulders back and breathe in fully. And when you breathe out, let the shoulders drop, rib cage go in, belly go in, and take your attention right down to the root. Pause for a moment and wait for the body to urge you to breathe. And again, breathe consciously, slowly, comfortably, and pause for a moment until the body needs you to breathe out. In that way, you learn mind-body awareness. And now give attention to the peace that you feel in the inner space. That is the God space. Rhythmic breath, centered in peacefulness. And then hold the image within you, within your consciousness of well-being. Let your mental world be filled with the image of well-being. Your mental world is different to your physical world. Doesn't matter what is happening in the physical world. Your mental world is a whole different world. So you can hold the image of well-being in the mental world and let that resonate in the physical world. Let it vibrate into the physical world. That beautiful feeling of well-being. Hold it in the mental space. If there's any part of you that is challenged with disease or infirmity, just take your attention there. Hold that part of the body in an image of wellness. And as you breathe the prana in, breathe it to that place. Breath is a movement of prana. Breathe to that place. And when you breathe out, just hold in the mind's eye that you're breathing away disease. So you're breathing in well-being and you're breathing away disease. Any part of you. The mind will transform that place. The prana of the breath will transform that place. The vibration of that place will change. And you can do that with your liver, with your spleen, with your kidneys, with your heart, with your gut, with your joints, with your eyes, with your brain. Your imaging, your peacefulness, your thoughts are of a different world. They carry so much more power than just the physical, the world of matter. And observe what happens when you breathe into the gut. You recharge the nervous system of the gut with the prana, the firepower of the gut. When you breathe into the chest, you tap into the heart chakra, anahata. And there you can experience an outpouring of divine love into the space. Love is nurturing, love is healing, love is uplifting. our Reiki practitioners can become active. And as you feel more and more the beautiful energy of the space that we're in, allow the space to hold you. Allow yourself to just let go and let the space hold you. It's the God power, the collective God power of this space. If you have a mantra that you love, that resonates with you, repeat the mantra in the mental space, in the peacefulness of the space, in the lovingness of the space. By repeating the mantra in this space, you are invoking the power of the mantra. Don't let the mind drift away. Come back to the mantra, come back to the space. Stay in the healing space. Repeat the mantra. Send love to those in the space. Hold the space. Regulate the breathing. Remember, the breath brings energy into your being. And with the out-breath, you can distribute that energy. In the out-breath, you can breathe that energy to the entire space. Breathe into the center of the heart and channel that energy of love to every part of you, visualizing healing and well-being. Now slowly bring your awareness to the space around you, to the physical space. Become aware of the earth beneath you, air around you, warmth in you and around you. The water element in the body, in the space. And the space element that allows you to move. And that contains everything around you. Become aware of the elements of nature. And the physical world around you, and harmonize with it. Feel in harmony with that. It's an expression of the divine. As within, so too on the external. Become conscious of life around you, life forms around you, plant and animal. And hold the intention within you of harmonious coexistence. And let's channel that through our heart energy. And with a very positive and powerful mind. May we humankind coexist harmoniously with all of life. May all beings thrive. And think of suffering humanity, fellow human beings in suffering across the world. And let's hold them in our healing wish and prayer. May those who are suffering across our world be held in the divine, and be comforted in the divine. May their needs be met in God's perfect way, we pray. Now we'll chant the Mahamrityunjaya mantra, the mantra for nourishment, well-being, and for the prevention of disease. And for the gift of immortal consciousness. Join me. Om Trayambakam Yajamahe Sugandhem Pushtivardhanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanan Mrityor Mokshiyam Mamritat. Om Trayambakam Yajamahe Sugandhem Pushtivardhanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanan Mrityor Mokshiyam Mamritat. Om Trayambakam Yajamahe Sugandhem Pushtivardhanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanan Mrityor Mokshiyam Mamritat. Om Trayambakam Yajamahe Sugandhem Pushtivardhanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanan mrityor mokshiyam mamritat. Om Trayambakam Yajamahi Sugandhem Pushtivardhanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanan Mrityor Mokshiyam Mamritat. Om Trayambakam Yajamahi Sugandhem Pushtivardhanam Urvarukamiva bandhanan mrityor mokshiyam amritat. Om Trayambakam yajamahi sugandhem pushtivardhanam urvarukamiva bandhanan mrityor mokshiyam amritat. Om Trayambakam yajamahi sugandhem pushtivardhanam urvarukamiva bandhanan mrityor mokshiyam amritat. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Thank you, everyone. Welcome back. I hope you had an uplifting experience. And I hope that you did feel that divine space that you can connect with, that is right within you. And that you got nourished by the session. So it is important to remember from the session that positive thoughts can uplift you. Negative thoughts can undermine your well-being. It's also important to appreciate that God is within you at all times. The power of the universe is within you at all times. It's at your beck and call if you know how to tune into it. The God power is within you. Well-being can be yours. All you need to do is to claim it. The Christ said, if you have just a little bit of faith as a mustard seed, you'll tell the mountain to move and it will move. When he was asked, Master, why can't we heal as you can? He said, you can. If only you have that faith. And you cannot imagine the power of belief. As you think, so you become. Then why do you hold the negative images in your mind of failure, of disease, of ill health? No. With every thought that you can hold well-being, goodness, nobility should be your intention. With every thought, with every action, with every word that you utter, let it be of the divine. We call that sattva. So I'll leave you with this today, and I hope that you will continue to keep the positivity in your thinking, in your emotions, in your actions and your speech. It contributes to well-being. Well-being is in your hands, not the hands of a doctor or the therapist. It's in your hands. So ensure you eat the right food and don't overeat. Ensure you work and enjoy work, but don't overstress. Ensure that you rest well. Rest is important. And ensure that you do good. For those of you who are here, our facility remains open. The road is a little bit dusty from the construction, but you can get across to the ambulatory, to the to the health shop, a gift shop. So continue to enjoy our facility. And for those of you who may be going to sleep now, so I want to wish you a good rest. Always a joy having your company. And let's continue to walk this path to well-being and to enlightenment. Thank you, everyone. Have a blessed day, evening. Namaskar.